In this short animated video, I will be discussing about women in the art industry, but before we get into it, I'll introduce myself. Hi, my name is Yelma Quiros. I am a Latina currently enrolled in SLCC's animation program. I like to draw, paint, animate, create stories, character designs, and share my passions on social media. There's a plentiful of careers within the art industry, like game design, directing, being an author, and many more. As easy as it is to enter, it's quite difficult to get recognition within the art industry for people that are women. The problem is that even though the percentage of women within the art industry is growing, they still only make up about 26% of all working artists in the USA alone. Although the numbers and statistics make it seem depressing, there's actually a lot of art created by women that are extremely popular. Take classic painters like Artemisia Gentileschi or Elizabeth Vigée Lebrun. More modern women artists would be Sarah Pichelli, who worked on Into the Spider-Verse, or Fernanda Diaz, a Brazilian freelance animator and artist. Illustration and animation are my career choices. There are also plenty of other women who've worked on popular films, books, and thousands of music-related talents. One of my most favorite films of all time is American Psycho, which I can do an entire video essay separately. To keep it short, it was directed by Mary Hearn, who visually captured the complexity and beautiful structure of the original book's meta-commentary, and has an eye for creating tense and powerful scenes with little to no words. One movie we're all familiar with is The Matrix, which was directed by both Lena and Lily Wachowski, which has become to be an extremely influential, iconic, and heavily referenced film in other media to this day. Speaking about visual adaptations, graphic novels are something I also love. Mangas fall under that category, which creatively combine both visual and literature art. Fullmetal Alchemist is my favorite manga, which was created by Hiromu Arakawa, which has had her manga be made into 2 anime adaptations, a live-action remake, and several movies. Another famous mangaka is Naoko Takeuchi, who's the creator of Sailor Moon, has won several awards, and has had anime/movie adaptations of the manga. Of course, who could forget music? It seems pretty obvious that there are a lot of women musicians, songwriters, composers, and singers, but only 30% of women in 2022 made it on the Billboard Hot 100, 36.1% of music artists are women, and only 14% of all musicians are Hispanic or Latino. Quick mentions of Latino artists include, but are not limited to, Noelia, Los Horóscopos de Durango, Diana Reyes, Julieta Venegas, Shakira, Edith Márquez, Jeanette, Selena, Alejandra Guzmán, Gloria Trevi, Natalia Jimenez, Talia, and Pandora. Of course, there are thousands of other art mediums, but I focus more on these 3 categories because they've impacted my life the most. Although there is one specific art medium I don't feel like it's talked or mentioned enough about, and is highly underappreciated. That is the fashion industry. I don't have strong passions for the fashion industry, but I can certainly appreciate the work that gets put into it. I think we can all agree that fashion requires a tremendous amount of patience and talent. Speaking about it, I feel like 2 important events to mention would be the Met Gala and Heaven's Gala. The Met Gala is something I assume most people have heard. For those who are unfamiliar, it's a fundraising gala hosted for the Metropolitan Museum of Art's costume in New York City. It was popularized for having big-name celebrities appear at the Met Gala with suits or dresses that matched that year's theme. The second, Heaven's Gala, is a display that dedicates to inheriting Chinese wisdom aesthetics and exquisite costumes. Both events are held every year and display meticulously crafted costumes made by talented and well-known designers, whether they're high-end brands or independent designers. One designer I'd love to point out is Gu Pei, who started her work in the late 1970s with her own label, and has since created numerous collections and one-of-a-kind dresses for celebrities. She's most well known for creating Rihanna's dress at the Met Gala in 2015, which was the iconic long yellow dress. Gu Pei's specialty is reviving the art of embroidery, which can take months to complete one dress with even her finest embroiders. I always find a way to see art in everything, and so I am always happy to see people create artworks. Art means a lot to me, and I hope one day I am able to inspire others the same way that these independent women artists have inspired me.